my trade idea, kind of playing off of the weakness that we've been highlighting so much in recent weeks, regarding tech and software. I'm actually looking at a trade here for Palantir today. So this is one stock, in the longer term, I think there's a lot of things just fundamentally that to like about the company. Obviously, their valuation has been pretty high, but the stock is not traded on valuation concerns for quite some time. The stock has been a really nice performer, and I think again over the long run, there's definitely a case that it could continue to perform quite nicely. But looking at the chart here, obviously we've had a bit of a price reversion to the downside over the past couple months, and so you see the stock topped out. One of the first couple trading days of November of last year, it topped out, right above $200 per share. And, that was the all-time high. And ever since, it's been kind of making this, longer term, series of lower lows and lower highs. It was kind of, stuck in this range for a bit, traded down, tried to rally back up. It failed below $200. And ever since, it's been selling off along with the broader tech sector here. Of course, that's led to a fairly recent, actually just triggered just last month, midway through January, a recent technical trendline sell signal here on the ProfitSurge. We can see that the 21-day EMA is falling below our 63-day EMA. Of course, the stock has remained well below that, making a very definitive series of lower lows and lower highs. It's fallen below some key support levels for the stock as well. And the distance between our two EMAs here is also widening out. So it looks like a strengthening sell signal right now. Now, the stock, did have some, significant washout type of looking days, but it's continued to confirm to the downside, still making those lower lows and lower highs. Obviously, the price action of this week is showing us that it is not, technically too, steeply oversold right now. Excuse me. Excuse me, got a little choked up there. It's traded back up above the lower Keltner channel there, so it's signaling that it's not currently oversold because it's trading above that lower Keltner channel. And of course, too, looking at our RSI down here, the stock's RSI is above that level of 30. So a couple different indicators there showing us that this clearly is a bearish trend that's developed here for Palantir. It's presenting some opportunities to trade it to the downside, and it's offering a pretty attractive entry point too, given its positioning where the price action has taken it in the past couple days. So the way I'm actually looking to trade this one here is actually looking to trade it with a bearish call credit spread. So I'm looking at the Palantir April 17th option expiration date, and specifically the 160 and 155 call option. So looking to buy to open the 160 and sell to open the 155, creating that bearish call credit spread. It's a 5-point spread. You can see the current market midpoint for this one is coming in at 1 point. So, pretty nice premium to collect there on a 5-point spread. So I'm going to go ahead and put my order in, my my limit order at the midpoint price there of 1 point. Just do a day order. Just, I like the positioning today. So we'll just assess in the future if it doesn't get filled, but go ahead and put that through and see if I can get that order filled right there. And so just to show you on the chart too, it looks like it just got filled. Perfect. And so just to show you on the charts, so I used the 155, 160. So again, I sold the 155, bought the 160 right here. So for this trade, as long as Palantir continues to trade down, trade sideways, or even if it were to trade up, so as long as Palantir is trading at or below 155 per share come option expiration, that's how that trade would be set up to be a winning trade. So again, to collect that premium in the meantime, collect that $100 for that 5-point spread. And it certainly looks like Palantir is likely to continue trading down from here, and so set up the trade, structured it, with that in mind. So.